Hello everyone, this is Evan, and today we're going to be talking about the steps that I propose that you follow when you receive a VeRO violation. This is a dropshipping tutorial in combination with a little bit of a price check tutorial. The purpose of this tutorial is to make sure that any VeRO violation notices that you receive stay just warnings and do not become strikes for your account. Today is Friday, March the 3rd, and I'm recording this video using my brand new headset. I had a couple of people suggesting that my sound could be a bit better in my previous videos, and I hope that this new headset will do a much better job than my laptop's microphone. It took me exactly 3 hours and 15 minutes to set up the headset because my Windows for some reason did not want to cooperate with my headset's microphone. Anyway, after a lot of searching on the internet and hair pulling and head banging, the headset is hopefully working. And the experience just reminded me some of the things I dislike about Windows. Anyway, let's move forward with our tutorial. Let me first of all say that the steps I'm suggesting is for those who receive a VeRO violation 48-hour fair notice. As far as I know, as of today, only those who subscribe to the Anchor store can receive a 48-hour fair notice. The other ones get their listings removed and their account gets a strike. So this is just one of the benefits of subscribing to the Anchor store. Most probably in my very next video, I'm going to be talking about the benefits of an Anchor store subscription for the serious dropshipper. So let's say that even after you use the price check filters that we talked in the previous video and you were very diligent in listing, you get a VeRO violation notice. These notices can be of various kinds, such as trademark, picture and or text or counterfeit and more. Please also note that there are other violations that do not fall under the VeRO category. However, you can use all or some of the steps I'm going to be proposing in this tutorial. Today, I have taken as an example the most common VeRO violation notice, which is the copyrighted image and text notice. So let's study the steps that you need to follow when you receive a VeRO violation. The very first step that you need to do is, first of all, study the letter. I'm going to show you a sample of a letter that you will receive. So here is a sample of a letter that I have chosen and I have edited to hide some sensitive information. The letter that you're going to receive is going to say your eBay listing needs to be revised. Copyright violation, unauthorized image and text, or it could be just image or text. Usually it's image. So it says, hello, your name, and you need to study the letter because it will tell you exactly the reason that you received the notice. Most specifically here, you will see that it says your listing was reviewed after the rights owner notified us that your listing used their copyrighted image and text without permission. So this is the reason, copyrighted image and text. And also it will tell you exactly what you need to do, as it does here, which says to remove the image and the text from your listing. Do not end the listings. We will end the listings, but after we removed the photos and the text. And of course at the end it will give you the number of the eBay number, or item number, and of course the description of the item. So, as I told you, this is an edited version. You will receive this in your, I hope you will never receive it, but anyway, you will receive this in your messages on eBay. And you will need to, first of all, as we said, find out the exact reason you received the notice, find out what exactly you need to do, and find the number on the eBay listing. The second thing you will need to do is to find it on price check. Find the listing on price check. So take the number and go to price check to find the exact listing. So here we are on price check. I have found the destination ID, which is the eBay item number, and this is the item that we're going to be editing. So in order to find it, you need to click on the destination ID in order to find the corresponding eBay listing. So the third step is to find the corresponding eBay listing, as I said. So this is the listing that we need to edit. It's already edited. It's a violation that I have received and I have already closed it. But this is the listing that you need to find. And as you can see, I have already changed the title. I have deleted the text, and I have deleted and I have changed. So you need to find another image which is not copyrighted and change it here. This was not the original image. And you need to delete any images from the description. The most important thing that you need to do when you go to your eBay listing is to find this thing over here, the brand, and what is the name of the brand. Now, I have chosen this specific violation because it has a difficult brand name, and it's gonna allow me to give you a couple of examples. So here is Phil and Ted's, but it was scraped from Amazon as one word, like Phil and Ted's, as you can see here. So the next thing that you will need to do is, after you find the manufacturer keyword, you need to update your Priceyak brand blacklist and or keyword blacklist and or ASIN blacklist, as I've showed you in the previous videos on filtering. So here we are on our 3 filters that we need to update. The first, we need to update the brand blacklist. As you remember, it was Phil and Ted. It was one word, but I have tried to cover every possible situation. So I have entered here, as you can see, Phil and Ted's, all the possible combinations that I could think of, because sometimes they are using Phil with the number sign Ted, and so on and so forth. And I did exactly the same thing with the keyword blacklist, which I have updated here. So I am, as much as possible covered. Now, after you do that, you need to follow the 6th step, which is to edit your eBay listing. As I told you before, this is an edited eBay listing already, but the things that you need to do is to, first of all, to delete the images in this situation. Delete the images, find a new image to put here, and make sure you delete image and text from the gallery and the description. Okay, because if you change the image here and you forget to change the image or delete the image in the description, then you will get a strike. So after you do that, you make sure you save the eBay listing, and then you go back, open it again, and make sure you inspect it. Because as I told you, it's critically important to make sure that no text and no image, copyrighted image or copyrighted text, is left in the listing before you delete it. So after you make sure that everything has been deleted, I'm stressing the fact that you need to check and double check that everything is deleted and the listing is as it is supposed to be, because once you delete it, you cannot edit it anymore. And if you forget to delete something, then you will get a strike. So the next step is to delete it, but you shouldn't delete it from eBay. Please delete it from within Priceyak. Go back to Priceyak. So once you go back to within Priceyak, you make sure you delete the item, and you will find here a red button that says delist or unlist, something like that, I don't remember. This is an item that I have already unlisted. So you will delete it, and after you delete it, you make sure you follow step number 12. Step number 12 says that you should go to unsold on eBay, to your unsold items, and then delete it from eBay as well. Step number 13 is to search for similar items in your store. make sure you go and search. So in order to check if you have similar items in your store, you go to your active listings, and here where it says item title, you enter the name of the brand. For example, in this case it is Phil and Ted's, and you press search. You can also search for Phil and Ted's or Phil and Ted's like that. You can. I suggest that you search also in the item description for the same name. But remember also that if you have more than one word as the brand name, you will need to use quotation marks. Because if you try Phil and Ted's like that, for example, without the quotation marks, it will search and it will find in the item description any item that has Phil, that has the word and that has the word Ted's. You will find a lot of false items that do not have Phil and Ted's in there. They just have one of the word. If you want to find exactly the name of the company, and if it has more than one words, you will need to enter the quotation marks as I showed you here. After you have found these items, make sure you take the item ID number and you go back to Price Yak and delete them from within Price Yak. Do not delete them from eBay. So this is the last step. Delete them from Price Yak, not via eBay. Now the VeRO department, after the 48-hour notice has expired, they will check your listing. If all went well, you should receive on your eBay messaging system something like that, a message that says thank you for revising your listings, and it will have your name, the eBay item that you unlisted. I really hope you will never need the information in this tutorial. If, however, you do receive a VeRO violation notice, then I hope that this tutorial will help you avoid any problems to your eBay account. So this is it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified of my new posts. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day and lots of profitable sales.